Sorry, we just realized we got monitor
Both
issues.
days to work out
But
here.
Tom is going to fix it because Tom. Here, can you take camera 4 really
Take
fast?
the other camera.
Take camera 4 really fast.
There we
Here,
go. Hello.
Wait, is it? Okay, there we go. Hi, good morning. Welcome to the show. Hope you're ready for an action-packed, fun 3 hours on this thankful Thursday. Hello, I'm Jeremy Ray.
Hello. I'm Maddie.
What's that song, Maddie? It's that pop song that goes, hello, hello. It's like a current, like, hip-hop song. Hello.
There we go. All right, we can go back to 3A.
We can go, oh,
Hello.
hello.
I don't know.
I'll find it because once I send it to you, like, oh, that, of course. It's very popular or
Okay.
famous.
You said it's a pop song?
Yeah. It's a
Now I'm thinking like L-O, 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 L-O-V-E. Do you remember that one?
Then I'm thinking of umbrella, Ella, A. Okay.
Just
sorry.
syllables.
We're random today already. I'm so sorry.
It is totally fine. I don't know when to break this news to you.
Oh, no.
If I do it right now when we have more time or in the 8
No, do it now. Go. Rip the Band-Aid off. What's happening?
I only have a minute in the 8 a.m. Here we go. So it's happening right now. I woke up at 1:46 this morning and said, oh, about 2 hours, a little less than 2 hours to sleep. Laid my head back on the pillow. I forgot to make the rice. I forgot to prep the rice for today's Dishin' It.
So what do we have?
I woke up at 1:40.
You made rice at 1:45?
I got up and made rice at 1:40 something this morning. And God love my husband. He was so raging mad at me. He's like, what are you doing?
Wait, was he in bed or awake?
I woke him up because I was like, the rice!
Well, I don't know what time he goes to bed. I thought he was a night owl. So I thought maybe
Well, he probably
was
had
already
just gone to bed, honestly. So I'm there, I'm making the rice, and I'm like, what an idiot, because I had all day yesterday to do it, and it's one of those things that we talked about it on Monday or Tuesday. I was supposed to make it, totally forgot. I felt like I was back in school again, where you forget the project, you forget, oh my gosh, I didn't do this homework, you know?
Well, what was it what was it? Because the other day, too, I was like, Maddie, do not look at the calendar the day before. Because you came in the other day and you'd forgotten something. G had to bring you something.
Oh, all the gear to be outside for ringing the
that's
bell.
it. That was it. I was like, I remember there was something else that I was like.
This time of year, I just, I can't think.
No, listen, I do not want to blame this on your hair color, okay?
Thanks.
I am not going to go there. I am not going to make a blonde joke. I am not going to do it, okay?
Don't you do it.
I'm not. Look at me not doing it.
He's not doing it.
I'm not even doing it. I am not going to say it. I feel like, I wish they would allow me. I don't think the station would allow me. I want to dye my hair really, really blonde, just for fun.
That would be so great.
Charlie just goes, I'll permit it.
Yep, he's allowing it.
I don't, because back in the old days, I don't know if this is happening yet, back in the old days, former GMs from the way past, man, they'd watch everything like a hawk. If somebody had a mustache, wasn't supposed to have one, called into a meeting. Somebody had a different hair color, called into a meeting. I mean, it was like,
Oh,
yeah,
scary, scary.
it was scary.
But lo and behold, the rice is made. G and I have
Oh,
made up
hallelujah.
because I go, don't yell at me this early in the morning.
Well, how loud were you making rice?
Like a mouse. But he was like, she's not in the bed, and heard me get up like really suddenly.
Okay, first of all, G, that will wear off. That's called newlywed stuff. At some point, you're like, wait, 3, yeah, give it till 5. You'll be
5.
like, go sleep in the other room. I'm fine. If you're not in the bed, I'm good.
And of course, he was like, it only takes 20 minutes to make. It really takes a lot longer because the water, all that stuff. Anyways, I knew myself, if I had been like, okay, well, I'll just go back I wouldn't sleep until it was done.
Yeah,
and I still even got a full hour 15 after the rice was made. And I feel more energized than ever, honestly.
I feel you're delirious, but that's just me. Sleep deprived and delirious.
So now you're going to attack my character. First was the hair,
No,
and you said you weren't going to do it. Now you're going to attack my character about being delirious.
Your character is in full tact.
Oh, okay. So
I'm talking about your body and, the adrenaline of having to perform on the show.
Yes.
Is outweighing your sleep-deprived poor body.
Well, thank you.
And remember when you came into the office, too, and half your hair was done and half your hair wasn't?
Literally straight curled. It's a Dave, everyone. So, hey, this first story is really fitting for me. Even though I'm 33, let's talk.
No, I learned AARP was on the show, remember? And you don't have to be over 50 now or 60 to join.
Oh!
You can join and get benefits at any age now. I just
Well,
learned this.
lucky me, because I clearly need it.
Sign Maddie up!
AARP, you guys, is honoring Hollywood legends and movies that highlight people over the age of 50. Here is an exclusive look at its inaugural list of the 25 most fabulous women over 50. Okay, the top 5 leading ladies are Andie MacDowell, Jamie Lee Curtis, June Squibb, who at 96, yeah, you heard that right, is the oldest to make the list. Now,
Wait, did you also know about her?
No.
Sorry, go ahead.
Naomi Watts, and number 1 on the list is Angela Bassett did the thing. Yes, the 67-year-old tells AARP that one key she has to staying vibrant is having love for what you do. So who else made this list? You got Michelle Yeoh, Halle Berry, Kate Winslet.
By the skin of her teeth.
Yeah, she's only 50, so she is the youngest on this list. And you can find the full list on AARP's website. Now, back to June Squibb.
June Squibb, fun fact, currently, right now, just opened, the oldest person to star in a Broadway show happening right now.
Really? What's the show?
I can't remember the name of the play. It's a play.
Okay.
And I just read about it yesterday. I can't remember the name of the play, but anyway, at 96, she started in theater. She had no idea she would be in television and movies. She goes, that was a bonus. That never happened until like her 60s.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That
she was
shift.
Theater.
Yeah.
She was a theater actress. And then she did movies and TV. She goes, that was just gravy because I love the theater. Now she's back on Broadway, oldest person ever to lead a Broadway show.
That's at 96.
96.
Talk about a memory intact.
I couldn't do it at my age at 26.
I have nightmares of memorizing lines from a play I was in high school. Like, yeah. Okay, what is June Squibb in that I might know? Like,
One a really good one last year that came out, Thelma, that she stars in, and it's really good.
And what was she was recently nominated for an Oscar for that one movie. Oh, Charlie, can you Google that? June Squibb was nominated, in her upper years for an Oscar. Oh my gosh, what's the name of that movie? Anyway, love her. Love her.
okay.
Love some
Yay.
theater.
June Squibb.
And by the way, too, the older you get, Maddie, you'll realize that 50 is not old.
No,
so when the ARP is like the fabulous 50 over 50, I'm like
like that.
even Kate Winslet, 50 is different now than it used to be. Like the Golden
Than it
Girls.
used to be.
Yes.
Exactly. Again. Okay.
Okay,
here we
what
go,
is it, Charlie?
She was nominated at 84 in 2013 for Nebraska.
Nebraska, Best Supporting
Nebraska.
Actress, I believe. Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't know either of those movies.
But
Nebraska
you
or
know her,
Thelma.
what she looks like, though. You know her, the actress, right? Or no?
Just
You
from
know.
what we saw.
Oh, you don't? Oh, okay.
I'll look her up.
Okay.
though.
Okay, now moving on to something I've got some controversial opinions on.
Okay.
Just gonna say it. America's favorite cookie, or so they say, is unveiling an all-new twist for those seeking indulgence without the sugar. Presenting Oreo Zero Sugar Cookies. Recent trends highlight a desire for mindful indulgence, as 66% of Americans are reportedly trying to limit sugars in their diet. And in 2024, and presently, sandwich cookies are relatively absent from the sugar-free environment. I did not realize that sandwich cookies had their own category. But there you go.
So this is a sandwich cookie. Okay.
There you go. And now Oreo is filling that gap in the market by bringing a new dimension to the category with their launch of their newest cookie. This is the first time that an Oreo is bringing a zero sugar sandwich cookie to the U.S. market.
Really? The first time?
Here's my thing. If you're not going to put sugar, what other things are in it that make it sweet?
Great
Is
point.
it a chemical sugar? Is it like a stevia? Is it a natural sugar? Is it a cane? I'm just saying. And Charlie said he listed what it was, but he did not put it in the teleprompter.
Okay.
However, I limit sugar. Like I try to do a low sugar diet. However, if I'm going to do sugar, I'd rather do sugar from sugar cane from the earth.
Yeah.
Versus like sweet and low or
Yeah.
aspartame or whatever it's called.
Okay. Here's the thing. They also say, so if the sugar's taken out, what is in it? They also say that about salad dressings where it's like zero or fat-free dressing.
yeah.
They put other things in it that
Yeah.
make it just as bad, if not worse, than the shelf. What am I trying to say? The regular one.
Yeah, so
you know?
what are we supposed to eat?
Exactly.
What are we supposed to do? Although, I will be honest, the only time I ever eat Oreos are on this show. When we do
Because we're
taste
taste testing, yeah. I
really
don't
don't eat
seek
them,
them out.
no.
When I grocery shop, I really try to stay on the perimeter because that's what you're supposed to do. That's where all the fresh stuff is. Once you get into the aisles, that's all the chips, all the things.
I do love chips.
I love chips. And I made the mistake the other night of getting what they call is like Santa's like sleigh mix or something. So it's like Chex Mix, the
that sounds
Cheerios
amazing.
with the covered pretzels and M&Ms. It's almost gone, and I got it 2 days ago. So.
That sounds amazing.
It matches my shirt and everything. It's that time of year. I want sweets.
It will. I know. It really is.
I'd rather have sweets over an open fire.
Okay.
You know?
Well, see, I would rather have, like, we ate a lot of ice cream yesterday. I need salty first, though. I loved the ice cream, but I need a little salty and then the sweet.
And then the sweet, for sure.
Anyway. Tom Schmidt, I did walk in at the end of Daybreak this morning, and you also had similar opinions about the Oreos that I had.
I mean, like, is it going to be sucralose put in there, or like you said, the sweet and low?
We don't even know what that word is.
Who is she?
Well, that's the fake sugar used in sucralose. I think so.
Okay.
So yeah, sweet and low is sucralose. That's the actual sugar.
Sucralose.
Because there's like, there used to be Sweet and Low, and then there was Equal, you know, the little blue one.
Yeah.
And then
Equal,
there's Stevia,
yeah.
which is supposed to be, I thought was supposed to be healthy.
Stevia is a leaf.
A leaf, okay, yeah.
so sugar from a leaf.
And that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really sweet. Anyway.
There's a new sugar though called allulose, which is like it's a new sugar. It's a true sugar though, so it's like table sugar, except it's dry. It's considered healthier than actual sugar, but it's a true sugar. It's
But
not
have you
fake
had
sugar.
Mexican Coke? Because that's supposed to be made with real sugar, and it tastes so much better.
Everyone says that.
Yeah.
I've never had one.
Okay, I have, and I thought it was good. Anyway.
There's a whole lot.
You know what else is sweet?
well.
The weather.
Oh.
Oh, you're too sweet.